Aquarius, this is Nightbird Tarot. I'm here to do your love messages for June 2025. I hope that you're doing well. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you want. That way you get future notifications when I do future videos. Welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing, as it's really helping the channel grow. Just a reminder, I do private readings, 3 questions for $30 through a video that I send you, and the description of that is in the description of the page. So what I'm going to do for you, Aquarius, is I'm going to be looking at your recent past, the present, and the near future when it comes to love. This will be a general reading that may or may not resonate with you. I'll also be looking at what is blocking you and what you don't see. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the sign of Aquarius, please. In love for June 2025. Okay, so in the recent past, we have the Sun card, we have the Six of Wands, and the Emperor. So it seems like things have been really good for you in the recent past. I'm feeling like you're feeling very good in love, feeling good about yourself, and this could be self-love as well. Feeling an enlightenment, a joy, a warmth in life, feeling successful, feeling victorious when it comes to feeling good about love in the past. I feel like you've been taking control of your life in the recent past with the Emperor here, and really navigating your life when it comes to love. We'll go back and clarify what this is about. What is blocking you for the month of June is unfinished business with the World card in the reverse position, and we'll clarify what that's about. In the present moment, we do have the Hierophant, the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. It seems like you're looking ahead at your future, kind of planning things. Perhaps thinking about love when it comes to your future, okay? You may be low on resources at this time, so you may be dealing with that. But I feel like you may be also going within and maybe even getting tarot readings about love, seeing a psychic about love, or just kind of going in spiritually and learning about spirituality, getting educated on divine laws, and things like that in order for you to look ahead when it comes to love. But it does seem like you might be low on resources or going through kind of some hardship at this time. Again, we'll clarify. What you don't see in the shadow is the Nine of Cups here. Even though, you know, you're feeling pretty good about yourself, what is hidden is there may be a lack of true happiness really happening when it comes to love for you, Aquarius. Perhaps you are single, or there's not a true happiness that you have within a relationship at this time. In the near future, we have the Empress, the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. I definitely feel like a newness or giving birth to something creative or something like that's going to happen in the future where you're putting your priorities in place here. You may be playing it safe when it comes to love. Again, we'll go back and clarify here, but yeah, it definitely feels like you're in a good situation, whether you're single or you're in a committed relationship, but there is a lack of true happiness that is here, which is hidden. So we'll dive deeper into why that is. Let's clarify. Ooh, sorry about that. Just hit my camera there. Okay. So in the recent past here, clarifying the Sun card, your Six of Wands, and the Emperor here, feeling pretty content with life here. Clarifying, yeah, it feels like you're just kind of doing your own thing with the Hermit card. Really being enlightened, Aquarius, about what it is that you're wanting. Really kind of going within for answers. In other words, maybe you had in the recent past, you had a failed relationship and you feel like, well, it can't get any worse than this. So now I'm moving into calmer waters and I'm going to have something good to look forward to. You may be isolating yourself from people, having a little bit of a social anxiety, really just working on yourself here, it seems like in the recent past here. What is blocking you for June in love is perhaps unfinished business when it comes to making your dreams come true, okay? Unfinished business, avoiding a conflict, or maybe talking with somebody that you have unresolved issues with, and you've been avoiding conflict with this person. I feel like what is blocking you is that you don't want to deal with that anymore. You like the calmness. You like to have your own solitude and peacefulness. So perhaps what is blocking you is you're avoiding conflict at this time. There could be some unfinished business, but you don't want to go there. You like the calm. You like the solitude. You don't want to deal with conflict. You don't want to go there. And I feel like that's what brings you happiness, is having this calmness, this peacefulness by yourself. In the present moment here, clarifying the Hierophant, the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands here. It feels like you're just kind of taking care of things at home, really celebrating your life on your own here. You may be having some insecurity when it comes to love, and you may be a little cold-hearted when it comes to opening yourself up to something new. It feels like you're kind of taking on the role of being by yourself, looking ahead, making plans for your own future, and really loving, your home at this time. You may be insecure when it comes to love, and you're just kind of being cold and a little bit bitter when it comes to wanting something new at this time, though. I feel like you're really focused on yourself at this time. And I think it's a beautiful thing because it makes you happy. It makes you happy to have that peacefulness, that calmness around you. And I think it scares you to get involved with somebody else because you don't want to give up that calmness, serenity, feeling that you might have. What is hidden here is a true lack of happiness, as I said. You're curious about somebody. You're curious about maybe sending somebody a message. There could be somebody you're wanting to send a message to. It could be the person from the past. But this is what is hidden that you're not letting people know about. You could be procrastinating when it comes to contacting them through either email or phone, but you're curious about them. And there's a lack of true happiness here. So perhaps, that is what is hidden here, is you're wanting to reach out to maybe somebody, maybe this person from your past, because there is unresolved issues here, but you're not wanting to go there because you don't want to upset your peacefulness. But this is what's hidden. In the near future, clarifying the Empress, the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands here. You're creating a balanced situation here. I feel like you may end up reaching out to this person, but this person is going to be unreliable. They're going to be very sneaky. It's going to overwhelm your emotions here. But I also feel like with the Ace of Cups here, there could be somebody new that's coming in for you, Aquarius, as well, where you're going to have new feelings. There's going to be a romance. There's gonna be a great emotion here. I feel like this, you may not trust it, however. You may be unable to trust this new person that comes into your life because of what you've gone through in the past. So you're trying to strategize in order to take baby steps, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, when somebody new comes in. If you're in a committed relationship, it feels like you're kind of just doing your own thing. You're really not wanting to ruffle feathers in a relationship at this time. But it feels like, you know, you might have to go there because you have a lack of true happiness there. Yeah. On the back of the deck, I do have what's hidden as well as exploration or excitement in your freedom. So you could be leaving a relationship and you're excited about it so that you have your freedom, so you have your peacefulness all the time. And perhaps your freedom to explore new relationships. Let's pull an oracle card for you, Aquarius. But yeah, whether you're in a relationship or not, I feel like you're holding back your true feelings of happiness. I don't feel like you're happy. But you're not doing anything because you don't want to ruffle the feathers, because you like your peace. You're kind of just doing your own thing. If you're single, you're kind of, you're hermiting away. You're not really wanting to get out because you don't want to go there. You like your peacefulness. You like your solitude. You like the calmness. But there could be new love coming in for you in the near future, a new romance or new feelings for somebody. I feel like you don't trust it though. Aquarius. So the word is boundaries. So you need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you will and won't allow. So perhaps if you are in a relationship, like you want peacefulness, you want to have a calm environment, you have to put your boundaries down and say, this is what I want. If you can't give me this, then I'm going to go to something new. Whether it's by myself, on your own, or with a new partner that understands your boundaries, that you're wanting peacefulness, calmness within a relationship. And if you do not have that, then you're going to go somewhere else. Because you're truly, as I was seeing here, what is hidden is there's a lack of true happiness within a union. Or if you are single, there is a lack of true happiness because you're really wanting to find that right love. But you need to be clear on your boundaries. This is the message I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I would love to hear from you in the comments how this resonates with you as well. Remember, this is a general reading. Some of it may resonate, some of it may not. So I hope you have a wonderful month. Namaste.